Silvio Berlusconi secured a centre-right coalition between his long-standing Forza Italia party and far-right Lega, formerly the Northern League, and Brothers of Italy, ahead of the Italian election 2018 scheduled for today, March 4, 2018. Despite being banned from holding public office, the former Italian PM is expected to play kingmaker after today's election, as he is expected to anoint the next leader of the country. Professor Bordignol said, "Berlusconi, the eternal leader, is back once again. He has survived the collapse of his last government, a ban from the Italian parliament, and a seemingly irreversible electoral and personal decline. He cannot be a candidate at this moment, so he will not be the prime minister, but if he can't be the king of the next government, he aims to be the kingmaker." Getty CBC. Italian election 2018. Silvio Berlusconi can't hold public office but is expected to pick next PM. Polls published in Italy ahead of the two-week electoral blackout suggested a hung parliament was highly likely, which is why parties have formed coalition alliances ahead of the vote. But Professor Bordignol revealed Mr. Berlusconi carved a special spot for his own party should his coalition fail to secure a majority. Talking to CBC, he continued, "His strength lies in the fact that he has two options, because he may be the inevitable ally in a grand coalition government, or he can win with the centre-right coalition he has been able to build." Berlusconi's strength and his party's strength is not comparable to the highest peaks he had in the past, but the new electoral law envisages coalitions, and a strongly divided centre-right has been favoured by being able to build a coalition. If Berlusconi can't be the king of the next government, he aims to be the kingmaker. Fabio Bordignol, and they can win. It's difficult but not impossible. Peter Serretti, Italy analyst at the Economist Intelligence Unit (EIU), said, "Our central forecast is that the election will lead to a hung parliament. Assuming they win the election, the centre-right, that is, the Lega and FDI, will get the first chance at forming a government." Forza Italia came out a winner in races taking place in late 2017, who saw it against centre-left incumbents, such as the battle for mayor of Genoa and the governorship of Sicily. Friday, March 2, 2018. Forza Italia's Silvio Berlusconi can't be MP, as he was found guilty of fraud, but Strasbourg could overturn this in a Europe where populist movements such as Five Star growing the popularity. Some analysts think Italian could choose the reassuring, tried-and-tested party of Mr. Berlusconi, but if they do not have enough seats to do so, government formation talks would continue, and the president, who presides over the post-election negotiations, might press for a different formula. In Italy, elections for MPs and senators take place every 5 years, with 630 members of the Camera dei Deputati, lower chamber, and 315 of the Camera del Senato, the Senate, upper house, vying to retain and regain a seat this weekend. On election day today, polls will be open from 7 a.m. until 11 p.m. across the country, 6 a.m. until 10 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. The first exit polls should be published immediately after, and the votes are expected to be fully counted around 2 p.m. on Monday local time, 3 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time.